Is Marco Island on your radar as a potential new home? If so, there are a few things I must share with you today. Before moving here, you need to know these top tips about what Marco Island is really like and whether or not you really want to move here. Be sure to stick around to the end for a big tip you may not have thought about that just may change your mind about moving to Marco Island. There are so many things you must know about Marco Island before moving here. The last thing you want to do is make a huge investment in moving, buying a house, and restarting a new life on Marco Island, only to find out that you made a big mistake. Now, I'm not saying moving to Marco Island is a mistake in and of itself. What I am saying is that you need to be aware of certain things before you make the move. And that's what we'll cover in this video. So make sure to watch to the end because it's filled with insider information you won't hear anywhere else. Hi, and welcome to the Southwest Florida Real Estate Scoop, where you'll find real estate information no one else is sharing with you. I'm Anthony Ruggieri, your go-to realtor in the vibrant world of Southwest Florida. All right, let's dig in. Marco Island. Overall, it's a fantastic place to live. If you've been thinking about moving here, you probably have a general idea of what to expect already. But let's go in a little bit further and see what life is really like living here. First things first. Before you move to Marco Island, you need to know all about the local culture. Here on Marco Island, the culture is laid back, tropical, and beach-centric. The majority of the population is a mix of retirees and those who love the island lifestyle. The nightlife here is relaxed with waterfront dining and beautiful sunsets. The most popular activities include boating, fishing, and enjoying the pristine beaches. So if you're wanting to move here, consider if this is the type of environment you can see yourself and your family thriving in. By the way, if you're finding value in this video, could you do me a huge favor by liking, commenting, and subscribing? That will really help out my channel. Thanks. Now back to the video. Next up, let's consider the population density. If you want to move to Marco Island, you definitely need to know that it's a small, exclusive island. The vibe is upscale and relaxed. The population is about 18,000 residents right now and is a mix of permanent and seasonal visitors. Now, given this level of population, you can probably imagine the traffic being minimal, especially on this island paradise. If you're on board with the culture, population, and traffic, the next thing you probably want to think about is the climate. The climate on Marco Island is tropical with warm temperatures year-round, making it the ideal location for those who love the sun and sea. Another important consideration you need to think about before moving to Marco Island is what types of homes are available. We have a mix of luxury waterfront homes and beachfront condos available on the island right now. Also, you'll find a very limited inventory of new construction homes. With this type of housing available, you're looking at the median home price on Marco Island being around $1.2 million. Now, in addition to the cost of buying a home, it's important to consider the cost of living overall. The cost of living on Marco Island is higher compared to the national average. Property tax are 0.98%. Other taxes that are a major consideration on Marco Island include sales tax at 6%. Before you move into the area, you'll definitely need to think about what the cost of living compares with your salary. A great way to do that is to check what the salary for your line of work usually runs on our island. So, for example, in Marco Island, if you're a real estate agent, your salary is going to average about $106,000 a year. Of course, one of the biggest considerations you should have if you have kids is, what are the schools like in the area? Overall, the schools on Marco Island are above average. In addition, you'll find several great private schools, and if you homeschool, the homeschooling culture in Marco Island is embraced. Don't forget to check out our school reports in the description below. Now, if you're as passionate about craft beer as I am, then listen up. Picture this, nestled in Marco Island lies a gem called Marco Island Brewery. It's not just any brewery, it's a haven where beer meets culinary delight. Here's the scoop. They're not just brewing beer, they're crafting experiences. With a full-service restaurant, Marco Island Brewery sets itself apart from the local microbreweries. From mouth-watering pizza to homemade meatballs, fresh fish sandwiches to juicy burgers and crisp salads. Every bite is a celebration of freshness. But wait, there's more. Imagine yourself amidst the excitement of the Marco Island Craft Beer and Fine Food Festival. This isn't your average festival. It's a showcase of Florida's finest craft brews, perfectly paired with delectable dishes from 6 of Marco Island's top restaurants. It's a tantalizing journey for your taste buds you won't want to miss. So, there are all the things that you must know before moving to Marco Island. If you like what you hear and are hoping to make Marco Island your home, get in touch with me. Also, don't forget to snag my list of our preferred homes on Marco Island in the description below. Now, if you're not quite ready to take the next steps or want to know more about Marco Island, check out this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.